Good morning. Welcome back. This is going to be your daily reading for Saturday, the 31st of August. I'm going to light up this candle. If it lights up. There we go. And I'm going to light some incense and I'm going to ask my spirit guides what deck they'd like to use. You could just fast forward. To my spirit guides, my beautiful, lovely, wonderful, patient, kind, artistic, intelligent, classy spirit guides. Thank you so much for all of your help and all your guidance. You're amazing. And also thank you to all the spirit guides of every other person, especially those who help out with readings. You are amazing. All right. Let's see what we get. I don't even know what deck I'm going to use. You know what else I want to light? I want to light up some sage. I put it in my daughter's little thing that she crafted for me. I don't know how many years ago. I think she was like 3, 4. I don't know. I just want to light up a little bit. I don't like to use the whole smudge stick because then I just keep burning the burnt parts. And I find a little bit is enough. Otherwise, my whole room is smoky. All right. Thank you. Lovely. All right. What deck shall we use? Spirit, what deck would you like to use? I don't know. Let's try. Why not? How about, it's either this or the golden. I don't know. This is just simple. Would you like to use this deck, Spirit Guides, for today? Would you like to? Yes. We got the Sun. 2 of Wands, planning. Page of Cups, loyalty. Bless all the Spirit Guides and all the patience they have for us. This is crooked. Oh. Spirit Guides always want us to do better, be the bigger person, not be egoic and so on. But I think it's because they can see the karmic ripening that, us normal mortals in the 3D, we don't really give a shit about 9 times out of 10. And the secret is to find joy in your heart. Focus on things that make you happy. Your blessings. Some people don't have very many blessings. So it's hard for them. Harder than it is for others. All right. That sounds snarky, but it's absolutely heartfelt and true. Not even being snarky. Spirit guides, what do we have? And I want you to know, to my spirit guides, to all spirit guides, I know, and I hear you. What do we have? Let's go for a love message. If it's not love, then we can do general. What wonderful story needs to come out, spirit guides? This is for today, for Saturday, the 31st of August. What do we have? What's the energy for today? What's the energy for today? What do we have? Thank you. Thank you. 10 of Cups, completion. This is emotional fulfillment and happiness. We like. What's not to like about the happily ever after? Page of Wands, invention. This is some kind of new adventure. something, some outing, a date, a communication, a gift, a song, something. The Wheel of Fortune. And underneath that we have the Nine of Cups. Underneath that we have the Star. And yet we have the indecision of Two of Swords. A recurring theme. Comes up all the time. Yes. I'm going to take all of this. Two of Swords. Where there was indecision, we get clarity. And a decision that's made. And we get the Empress. And we get the Three of Cups. And some people will not be happy. Three of Swords. King of Pentacles. Justice. Ace of Wands. Emperor. High Priestess. It goes on. Let's just take a look at this. Like, this is amazing. What's on top? I just want to take a look. Eight of Wands. Speed. It's going to happen quickly. I want to take all of it. I know it's not the way I normally do things, but wow. This is a wow. This is showing that you're going to be in an energy of complete emotional fulfillment. That means it's going to be a very happy day for some of you out there where this reading resonates for Saturday. Everything is going to be beautiful and happy and wonderful and feeling like there's stability, security, peace, joy. Like everything's perfect. The Wheel of Fortune is showing this enormous change in your life that's going on, a cycle change. And it's for the better. It's going towards the Nine of Cups and the Star. This is both cards about wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups is your heart's desire. The Star is your heart's desire plus the major arcana, meaning the major secret card, energy of the Fate card, energy of going after your heart's desire, patience, star quality, standing out, beauty, healing. It's very tranquil and peaceful too. And when we keep going, we see the Two of Swords, where there was some kind of back and forth and indecision, something that you were thinking about. Should you, shouldn't you? Kind of thing. And you get Ace of Swords, which is finally, you get the clarity. After the Two of Swords of thinking and thinking and thinking, you finally come to a decision with the Ace of Swords, and you're sure about what you want to do. The Empress, which is Taurus Libra energy, Venus energy. The Empress is saying now she's ready to create and manifest. She's the life energy, creativity, wisdom, abundance, beauty. Three of Cups is showing celebrations, getting together with others. Like I'm getting this feeling of being social, having a good time. Perhaps some of you are going to a birthday party or something, or to some kind of event, a dinner, lunch, brunch, something, a date. It's going to be really fun, very happy, emotionally fulfilling, and something or someone, a situation. If it's a person, it was somebody that you were thinking about. Well, this seals the deal after you go out. If it's about should you, shouldn't you, about something regarding career or life plan, you come to a decision. And things are going to happen quickly with the Eight of Wands. Speed. When we got the Three of Cups celebrating success, and there's also jealousy, heartbreak, loss for some other people towards you. King of Pentacles, security and justice. Truth. This is Taurus energy again, or Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So we get, after Three of Cups, Three of Swords, loss or disappointment, and others celebrating. It's like your happiness, your success bothers some people. What else is new? King of Pentacles, security, truth, karmic balance. I just saw in Walmart. I was going to get groceries, and there's these cute little like sticker decal kind of things or whatever that you can put on your drink thermos. Because my daughter, she's going back to school and she's interested in like jazzing up her thermos. So she got like South Park or something or whatever. I don't know. But I saw one that said like it had like a cute little heart pillow with ruffles and it said karma is my boyfriend. I was just thinking of that because it must be relevant. Got Taurus energy here and we've got justice, which is the card of karma. Someone's going to be sad. Ace of Wands, new beginning. Emperor, High Priestess, you already know. It feels like someone's going to be sad. One or some people, I don't know. Like you're going to outgrow them. I don't know. What else do we have, Spirit? And it's showing that's going to happen quickly. I think Saturday is a big day for you guys. For whoever this reading is for, Saturday is a big day. If nothing else, in the mildest way, it's going to be a wonderful, happy, peaceful, beautiful day where you're happy and everybody's enjoying. For others, if you're going on a date, it's sealing the deal where you make your mind up about them. Life purpose goals, it's like saying you've already thought about it and you're going to pursue your dream and create and manifest. Wheel of Fortune, huge change in your life. Any way you slice it, it's a huge cycle change in your life. Something that you've been wanting and wishing for. Strength, bravery. Knight of Cups, romance. Well then, Two of Wands again, planning. Strength. And hello, Sekhmet, for strength. Every time I see the strength card lately. Knight of Cups. Romance, bravery, romance, and planning. Ooh, who is this? Death card, release. A rebirth. The Death card. Could be Scorpio, Aries. Ace of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Sun. Queen of Swords. We see her all the time. I used to hate the Queen of Swords. Now I have a soft spot for the Queen of Swords. Sometimes there's certain people that you don't care for and you get biased. Especially when their energy keeps coming up in your readings, he has this revulsion or like this hatred of that card. So back in the day, I used to get mad at Queen of Swords and I see it. But now when you start like getting in that different life experiences or whatever, and then you can resonate when you see the tarot, it's like all of a sudden it's like, ta-da, you see it in a new light. Like, oh, that's me right now. And you feel it. And then you understand, oh, okay. So she's not a complete bitch. She's got feelings. She's just feeling like this. And there's other aspects to her that are like this. It's wonderful. I love it when those things happen. So it looks like somebody's working up. Oh my God, I just got pluck up the courage. Who said pluck up? Oh, Hermione. Hermione, when she went to the get it together. When she went to the Harry Potter, Harry Potter. Hermione Granger, when she wanted to go to the big Yule Ball, I just heard in my head, pluck up the courage. Because she was yelling at Ron Weasley going, if you didn't want me to go with somebody else, then you should have asked me. You should have pluck up the courage and ask me yourself. And he's like, well, that's not really what this is about, is it? And that's not even what I'm talking about. And then he walks away. And she ends up going to the ball with Crumb, Victor Crumb. I think that's his name. Oh my. Oh my. And she's like, he just likes to watch me read. Oh my goodness. That's what I just got in my head. Pluck up the courage. Somebody's plucking up the courage. Bravery, romance, planning. Somebody is wanting to They're planning. They have to plan. They can't just, fly by the seat of their pants, just wing it. Because they're a little bit scared of you. Oh, this is so juicy. I love it. It's like watching someone squirm. Bravery romance. Oh, someone's trying to be brave and, offer their cup. How cute and charming. And they're gonna die. Oh, I sound bad. Okay, so death was like the end to the old way of being and a rebirth. They might feel like they're being literally incinerated in the ashes. And they're the phoenix rising from the ashes. Even better. They're like, I don't know how this is gonna go, and she scares me. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Look, it's gonna be great. It's just funny. It's just funny. Spirit, what else is there? Since this guy is oh, he doesn't want to do I'm sorry that I'm referencing Harry Potter. Truly. But whatever. It's speaking to somebody doesn't want to be Ron Weasley. They want to have courage and not see their person go off with Crumb. Okay. Nine of Pentacles, comfort. Page of Cups, loyalty again. Lovely little Page of Cups. And the Sun card, positivity. Like, is this the happiest reading ever? Like, this is unbelievably happy. This is unbelievably joyous, happy, good luck, like love. Wherever you had doubts, it's clear. You can see clearly now, like all of that, everything. The sun is there. The truth is there. Everyone's being honest. It's just happy. Like Care Bear stares all around. Everyone's Care Bear staring each other in happiness. Loyalty, Page of Cups. Nine of Pentacles is the eligible bachelor or bachelorette. This is positivity. Communication with the Page of Cups, or it could be a kid, or I don't know. It's saying that there's some kind of message that is relayed. The Page of Cups. That's like sincere and endearing. Six of Swords, movement. Isn't it funny that like all the Swords cards, and 90% of the Swords cards are pretty negative, but this one's not really. Like Six of Swords is just saying you're leaving something negative. You're moving away from the negativity. There was Five of Swords, and Five of Swords is slander, gossip, shit talk, toxicity. People who are saying and spreading toxic communication because they want something. It's like if somebody wants to date who you're interested in, then they'll talk badly about that person to you. Or flip it the other way. Like, if they don't want you to date somebody, they'll tell that person bad things about you. Or start a fight or something over trying to get the job, the raise, money, whatever. Six of Swords is leaving and getting away from that toxic conflict. And it brings all abundance and positivity. Anything else? Chariot. Progress. This is a sign for Cancer too, but this is forward movement and progress. We like this. Every card has been good. The Chariot has been huge. Like I told you before on the other videos, maybe a few weeks ago, I was watching Troy. You know, when Achilles is coming in on that chariot. Then I was reading the Bhagavad Gita with the, huge war. I'll show you. And that, it shows a chariot with Krishna helping Arjuna. I think this is Arjuna. They had a choice, like, do you want the army or do you want Krishna on your team? And they chose, the 5 brothers, they chose Krishna. So like, if Krishna is on our team, we'll win for sure. And then the other guy got the army. Anyway, so this is showing this epic battle, which was, now it's giving me the nudge, kind of tragic, because Arjuna is even noticing in the battle that it's like there are warriors on both sides, people that they were friends with and so on. And it's culminated into some huge fight that he doesn't even want to be a part of. And Krishna actually tells him, like, there's many lifetimes and rebirths and so on. And it's just a natural part of life. And you have to fight for what you want. And he was trying to understand it. Anyways, that's his. And then I watched Kalki. It was on Netflix. It's a Bollywood movie about the degeneration times in the future when it's Lord Vishnu's final avatar. I love all mythology movies. I love it. Anyways, and in that too, there was this huge chariot scene at the beginning because it's speaking to this battle. Anyways, so what's the point? What's my point? My point is, this chariot thing is a huge deal. Speaking to some kind of huge battle that you're going into, and it's a fight that you have to fight, I'm getting, and it's a fight that it's divinely guided. There's a higher spiritual purpose. And it's going to lead to progress and the betterment of for all. In a mundane way, you could look at it as travel plans or just moving forward. But this card, it says it's a kingmaker card, like victory being assured. You go out into battle, victory's assured, you come back a king. There's 2 tigers here in this card. New moon. Interesting. Anyway, so that's the thing. I just kept seeing chariots constantly for the last while. And I know whenever Spirit's showing me something, it means something. So there it is. Queen of Pentacles. Stability. Capricorn energy. It could be anybody though. It could be an earth sign. It could be anybody. Somebody who's stable. Has excellent taste. Loves things that are valuable. Have value. Inner wealth. Outer wealth. Substance. Culture. Deep roots. She likes all that stuff. Financial stability, cultural, like deep roots. I'm getting, I don't know, whatever. 6 of Wands, achievement. Look, it's all good. Excitement. Conclusion. So end to a toxic. I know there is some kind of, there's some kind of battle. There is. And I don't mean battle like you have to go outside and, girl fight. I mean, there's some kind of spiritual battle. The magician, skill. Something that has to be done. Just like in the Bhagavad Gita. It's like a palate cleanse. Like I was just watching today. It was some movie and I just thought of it right now. And it showed these guys in high school just fighting. And then at the end, they're laughing. And I was telling my daughter about how, like, sometimes things build up and it has to be released. And it can speak to, like, bar fights and things like that with men. Sometimes, you go out there and it's fun. Like, there's this element of fun to it. Like, I don't know. It's giving that kind of vibe. Like something, it's not that heavy. It's not that deep. But there is a spiritual reason for it. And some conflict, some battle, something that has to be sorted out and karmically resolved. But let's see. Spirit, can we clarify the Chariot card? Was there anything more to clarify for the Chariot or Queen of Cups? Empathy. This could be Cancer because it's a water sign. This could be Cancer too. But it's saying Queen of Cups, empathy is saying she's very spiritual, intuitive, compassionate, and empathetic. She understands why people do the things they do. And there's some kind of like quote that says, like, when you understand why people do the shitty things they do, then you wouldn't be mad at anybody. Because she understands what is going on, the inner workings of why people act or behave in a low vibration. All the reasons just on sight why it would go in that direction. So this card, Spirit guides are saying, as usual, what Spirit always says, which is be the bigger person, be empathetic, show compassion. If it's really not taking anything from you, it's like if a tree falls in the forest, like, does anybody hear? Or what is the sound of one hand clapping? More so, like, if it doesn't really affect you, it's not going to change anything. It's not going to take away your blessings. Like, should you really care? Should you really pick it up and make a big deal out of it? Or should you just move on? Or let's say you even had to take a minor hit. But if you hit back, it's going to hurt more. Like shooting ants with cannonballs. So you don't do it, basically, essentially. Healing, temperance. Temperance, patience. Patience, darling, patience. Be empathetic. Be nice. Don't do it. You know you're bigger than this. Yes. Yes, Spirit, I am bigger than this. I know. So there's the thing. There's a lesson. If you have this kind of conflict and if you have resistance, or you have any kind of, like, we saw the Six of Swords moving away from the shit talking, because it's jealousy. Essentially, it's jealousy. Because you see the cards don't lie. They're all amazing. You got the Six of Swords. The Five of Swords didn't even come out because it's talking about this is the stuff that's important. Five of Swords is implied when Six of Swords comes out, saying, yeah, we saw it. We know. And you have all these blessings. Move away from the Five of Swords. And, if it doesn't take away from your blessings, like, can you not show empathy and compassion and let the situation heal because it doesn't affect you? It doesn't matter. Anything else, Spirit guides? Yes, Spirit, you are right. You're always right. This Spirit guide's so peaceful. I literally have like a peace dove in my heart chakra right now. It's so peaceful. Anything else? It's a lovely energy. Super nice. What else do we have? Anything else? Spirit guides, is there anything else? Or are we done here? And can I pull oracle cards? I'll do 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. What? More? Stillness and 5 of Pentacles, insecurity. And on the bottom, 5 of Cups, grief. Okay, the Hanged Man. I feel like this is saying, like, okay, the Hanged Man is saying stillness, meaning it's a period of stasis. Like things aren't moving forward for someone. We know it's not you because we see progress. Like we saw the happiest cards here. After all that stuff I talked about, is saying somebody is stuck on this energy. Like they're willing to forego their happiness and their peace to keep going. The stillness here, I feel like it's somebody, they're stuck in their life. Like, also people say with the Hangman, it's seeing things from a different perspective. Generally, I see it as a spiritual card of like asceticism, when they have to go out and do these kind of difficult yoga positions and things like that to as an offering. Their dedication and discipline as an offering. Their suffering as an offering to the divine. And then they get boons and gifts and special powers, empowerments. But in the most mundane way, it's being stuck. But I don't see that with the reading. And then we have 5 of Pentacles is insecurity. This is financial lack. This is bad health, illness. This is feeling left out in the cold, lack of faith spiritually, and it's also easy come, easy go, fast love in love and romance. So in any way you see it, it's a card of lack. Now, the best way to see it is love and romance. You can have lots of fun with 5 of Pentacles. In the other ways, no, it's not fun to be struggling with finances. And nope, it's not fun to be sick and unhealthy. So the best way to see it in romance-wise is, yeah, okay, it can be fun to, have fast love and short-term commitments, and especially if you're young. Everything does not have to be marriage or a commitment. You're just learning. You're just getting out there and seeing who's out there, what's what. So stillness and insecurity. On the bottom, we see grief. So we know you're not sad because the cards are all fantastic. 9 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, 9 of Cups, the Star, 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups. Like it's all celebratory, all happy and joyous. Somebody is left out. Somebody is grieving, regretting, has guilt, like they missed out. Why is this relevant to the reading? I don't know. Who is this person? They missed out on the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, shoot. And now they want revenge. Ooh, it's over money. It's over money, wealth and revenge. Communication. And 5 of Wands, fighting, chaos. Oh, snap. 10 of Swords, conclusions. The World, 2 completion cards. Emperor is going to pull the structure back in. Justice and the truth will prevail. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my. Oh my. This looks like this great time that you're going to have. And the celebratory, wonderful, fulfilling, like just somebody is not a part of this happy story. Somebody has done things, and we saw again Six of Swords moving away from drama. I feel like it's whoever brought the drama, the Five of Swords. It's over money. It's fighting over money. All the shit talking and the bad things that happen, it's over money. And now they're stuck. It's like they made their bed, now they have to lie in it. And they are in grief and regret. This is somebody who's in a union right now and they're not happy. Or they could be in an alliance with somebody and they're both like the losers in this and they're not happy. And they're looking to the cups that are spilled, the 3 cups that are spilled, where they have been... It's some kind of feelings of regret, guilt, like they missed out on something and they can't stop focusing and fixating on this. Insecurity, they're worried, they're stuck thinking about like, now what's going to happen to them? Because I just got the chickens came home to roost. Like they've done something to try to, like I said, the battle. Victory's assured. And I was going into that whole story with Arjuna, I don't know, the brother who was leading the chariot with Krishna there, and he was in tears. And he's like, I don't want to fight these people. I know them. I was like, I respect them. And now I have to go to battle and kill them. And Krishna's actually like telling him, why are you crying? Like, this is life. You can never like take away someone's life force, like in the life, like energy of existence. They will, and this is all going into reincarnation, have a new life. It'll go on, but you have to fight this battle. And you have to protect what you want. Otherwise, it will be taken away. And, oh yeah, that's what Krishna says. He goes, they're not hesitating to take it from you. They're not having tears and hesitating killing you. But you're crying for them. So pack that shit up and fight. It's over money. And look, so much jealousy. They're going to try. First of all, there's the wealth, right? And then 5 of Swords is, I told you, it was implied with the 6. This is with the shit talking and the vendetta, revenge, like smear campaign, cruelty, all of that, abuse, all over this. And they did this through communication, through their speech, what they've tried to do, put out into the world, put out their slander campaign, waited for the results. It wasn't satisfying. 5 of Wands is just, it's like no matter what they do, they cannot win. And this is jealousy, chaos, and fighting and petty fights. They're going to go nuts. I feel like they're going to go nuts, especially after they see like the happiness and the good times and the whatever, because they've been creating an environment or trying to create an environment of toxicity. And it's all over, you see, because we see the 10 of Swords is a conclusion to this, pardon my French, but fuckery. 10 of Swords is a conclusion to this. The world is the completion to this. And then we have structure restored, balance restored. Okay. Anyways, it's over that. Okay. Let's pull some love cards. Spirit guides, what do we have for the 31st, Saturday the 31st? What do we have? Spirit guides, what do we have for Saturday, August 31st? Spirit guides, what do we have for Saturday, August 31st? Anything in love and romance? What messages do we have? Spirit guides, what messages do we have? Do we have a card? A love or romance oracle. Thank you. The spaces between the words. I feel like this already implies there's not a lot of communication between you and your person. Like I said, pluck up the courage, right? They've been scared. Heart of God. Ooh, 9. That's the Hermit card. Okay. The spaces. Let's put this little cute yellow crystal there. I think it's mango calcite, or maybe not. I don't know. I have so many crystals, I forget. I forget things. I'm old. Okay. The spaces between the words. When we look for guidance, we often look for words that clarify, reassure, and help us find our authentic path through the chaos. Yet there is also guidance in the spaces between the words, between each letter, between all the happenings in our lives where there is nothing to be said, where there are no lines to be colored in, where there is just openness. Those are the times when we need to freestyle. We need to do or not do based on what is happening for us right in the moment. Often there is far less to do than we think. Often we don't need to think. There is a space forming around you now. Sometimes when we sense this subconsciously, we feel exhilarated and excited, anxious and nervous, and not even sure why. There is a sense perhaps that we wouldn't mind having a map of this unknown terrain. Or perhaps we are happy to wing it and make it up as we go. Either way, there is space to just be. It is a receiver for the divine presence. If you have a lot of space of unknowing around you now or within you, then just know that there is a lot of divine presence to be received. It can't be explained really. It happens between the words, and yet without it, there wouldn't be any words, any guidance at all. The oracle speaks to you. Enter the space and let go. For your time to receive is upon you. Be blessed. I think this whole message could have just been summed up with the last sentence. The oracle speaks to you. Enter the space and let go. For your time to receive is upon you. Be blessed. And it says there's a poem here, and the title is underlined. It says Day Birth. Not all the titles are underlined. Sometimes there's not even a title. So the poem says, the eastern rise of time on newborn wings bursts out across the lifeless crowd and sings its climb to heights unknown of beauty, warmth, and power upon its throne, to fade again in western sky and only for a moment lie before it takes its course again to breathe once more in heart of man. Day birth. I'm going to read Heart of God too. It's speaking to the sun, right? I'm like, speaking to the sun. It is. And the sun, we see it here. This is a time of blessings, of happiness. Lucky you. I feel like this applies to a lot of people, though. It's a change from the way things have been. 9, Heart of God. You are a part of something profound, a divine calling and privilege. It is the role of inspiratrix or inspirator upon this earth, the women and men who have hearts capable of bliss. Bliss is what we feel when we let God in. The heart opens and we cannot speak for the sensation of it. It cannot be described. Great hearts can tolerate mystery. They can bear the enormity of divine bliss beyond analysis and description and simply be. You don't have to do anything with it, you see. To be the inspiration is to have a heart open to the divine. It's a life calling. Your heart is an inspirational force to be loved, recognized, and protected for the precious catalyst of divine awakening that it is. Be led by your heart. God is in it, speaking through it, calling you forth to love, and the love that flows through your heart filters out through your toes, dripping on those beneath you as stars falling from heaven. This oracle holds a message for you direct from the divine, you have a sacred purpose to fulfill upon this earth. And it's all sorted out. This situation, this issue, this awakening, I feel like it's this, that you seek and are living even now is held lovingly in the hands of the divine creator. The creator says to you, leave it with me. It's all unfolding in perfection. I am alive in your heart. I am your heart. And the poem. When souls are touched with love sublime and hearts unleash the wonder found, a promise made somewhere in time of words that speak without a sound, in gratitude we transcend space and bless the gifts we now can keep, of thoughts caress in soft embrace and eyes allowed in joy to weep. The moment song that we compose will leave this life with no regret, and carry forth what we impose to chart again a course once set. For what we have is ours to own, each breath a step we measure sweet. Together now we wait alone and walk in peace, our hearts complete. Okay. I'll leave this here. Underneath that's Hidden Beauty. Always likes to come out. I'm going to pull a... Okay, I was going to pull Inner Goddess, but it's like Kitsune. Okay, let's go. Let's do that. Beautiful spirit guides, is there a message here for today? This is the Kitsune Oracle, Foxfire Oracle by Lucy Cavendish, I think. Spirit guides, is there? Let me just check. Is it Lucy Cavendish? Yep. Thank you. Tending the future. And on the bottom, willing entanglement. Willing entanglement. And she's entangled to the tree. This is like the Hanged Man. Okay, let's see. Tending the future. $26. It's time now. It says, 'tis time now, beloved one, to tend to the future and to what will come, for there is a tender and vulnerable possibility which is in the process of being nurtured into the next stage of its maturity. Find the way to protect this sweet, young, and lovely hope, and take care of it well, so well that it will come into life at a stage closer to you than you think possible. It is your job now to garden your own hopes, and to allow the most fragile of beginnings to have enough of your care that it will make it through to the next stage. Prepare and plan, consider and contemplate, and do the hardest work yourself. The Kitsune who walk with you at this time urge you to become the very spirit of the green, and they will work with you, walk with you, and whisper to you of all the things that need to be done, that only you can do. This tending of the future will make the present purposeful and fill it with devotion and richness, and the emotional qualities you bring to this time of preparation will be the very feelings that bloom the brightest once this dream has flowered. So prune what must be reduced. Clear the earth of weeds and enrich the soil. Change poor habits that steal time and energy from you with no reward. Make a promise to devote time to yourself and to learn and to finally see the seeds you plant erupt into green life searching for the sun. You will have success, friend, so say the Kitsune, but it will be due to the tending, the caring, the learning, the moments you give, the choices you make now. Here comes the future. Make this present moment feed the very best version of what will come to you. Now let's just look at tending a willing entanglement. Number 30. When this card comes to you, know you are being shown the ways in which our promises can bind us and in time begin to restrict us, and yet we have given our word. This is the conundrum of human entanglement. Of all relationships, there is the bonding and the beauty of what we can gift each other, and there is the binding that comes with the responsibility of love. For this is a card of a person who takes responsibility seriously and who has serious responsibilities, as does this elven one, friend to the Kitsune, who is working her magic in unison with this tree for as long as it takes to unbind him from the burdens of those who would exploit nature. This beautiful being has given her pledge to be of assistance with the tree beings, and yet it has brought to her great restrictions and bindings, and even a sense of being imprisoned. This she willingly does, for it is not permanent, and the energy she is offering this tree will lead to its freedom. So, know in your own life that there are pledges we make when all is well, and when times become difficult, we then willingly continue, for we know we wish to keep our word and honor our commitments. It is not easy, but it is done willingly, and it is our serious task, and we learn a great deal about what we can do for others. So this is a willing sacrifice before you now, and one that is good, which will lead to many blessings. Know that there will be a sense of restriction and frustration, and that there are many wishes and hopes that seem to be on hold for now. Yet while you weave your own magic within these strong boundaries, know that you are creating great power and growing stronger within. When the time comes, and it will, dear one, the cords will fall away, and the time will come for you to move and be free and wander where you will once again. Yet she is aware that others are also making their pledges, sending their wishes, and tying them to this great old tree, upon which many a charm and a spell has been woven. And she now is weaving her healing with her own bindings and giving her energy to this tree, fulfilling a responsibility and a charge she has decided to take up, so that in time this great tree can be free of all that is asked of him over and over. While you subordinate yourself and your own desires to this great commitment, know you will be watched over and that there is greater fulfillment awaiting you too very soon. I told you, when I saw the hangman card, I said, the way I see the hangman is a very spiritual, ascetic way of looking at it, where you go off and you make offerings of your self, your comfort, your time, your energy, in devotion to the divine, whatever divine way it manifests for you, however the divine manifests for you. And I'm just speaking to from my background or from a Hindu, Buddhist type of background. They would go into the forest or do all kinds of uncomfortable positions, deprive themselves of food, or do all kinds of things to show their dedication and devotion. And they would get boons and gifts and rewards, magical powers, things like that. Not always something like that, but a spiritual ascension, realization, empowerment, all kinds of gifts, spiritual gifts, magical kind of gifts, or just blessings. I don't know. However, whatever. I'm getting here. It's a situation where the tree reminds me of ancestors or family. Now, for some of you, it could be, you might be vegetarian, vegan, somebody who is an activist. You have tied yourself or binded yourself to a greater cause that has severe restrictions on your life, where it is so, and I want to not swear, but the effing word is so frustrating, where you feel like you are imprisoned. And you are, in a sense, but it's a willing entanglement, a willing deprivation. So here's the good news. You're doing it for the right reasons, and you are helping your family line, your cause, your ancestors, spirit, the divine. You're doing a good thing, and you will be rewarded for this sacrifice. In case it says you're gonna, when it's time, the cords will fall away and you will fly free and roam, just like you used to, like you always wanted to. All right, this is the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle cards. Thank you. Universe, we are all just stardust. 31. Beautiful. On the bottom, mural, be your own first priority. Okay, I'm going to read 31. I just opened it right here. It says the mermaid cards. Okay. It says, when we're children, we can barely comprehend the vastness of our own lives, let alone the existence of other planets. It's not long before we learn we aren't the center of the universe. We are but specks of stardust in one of its many skies. However, we must all still do our part to take care of our own individual worlds, or else it throws everything else off balance. Make sure to keep balance in your life, but don't forget the big picture stuff. Recycle, don't litter, and give thanks. I feel like that speaks to like activism and yeah, it says we must still do our part to take care of our own individual worlds, or else it throws everything else off balance. Keep balance in your life, but don't forget the big picture stuff, which is taking care of the earth and showing gratitude, giving thanks, being grateful. Okay, let's try. Believe in your. What was it? Love your inner goddess. Love your inner goddess. Thank you. Right away. It's better to be absolutely ridiculous than absolutely boring. Freaking beautiful. 16. We get that a lot for our readings, don't we? Angel of Truth. And she's got true written on her throat chakra with a blue heart. Angel of Truth. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. I love Alana Fairchild decks. They're all good. Every single one. Okay. 16. Freaking beautiful. Let's put this over here. In a reading, you are here to march to your own beat. You can be happy and free whether the world looks at you with awe, admiration, confusion, or love, or all of these at once. Others can love you even if they can't always understand you. Being different doesn't have to mean being alone. It's only when you try to change yourself to fit into a stereotype that you will lose your way, becoming unhappy, discovering obstacles, and feeling increasingly rejected or defeated. The universe doesn't want you to be someone else. It wants you to be you. When you quit trying to fit in and enjoy being yourself, you win. Absolutely. I'll just read this part. It goes, spiritual guidance. Normal is not for you. Don't be afraid of that. Deep down, you are the good kind of crazy, an individual. You would never be happy trying to be the same as everyone else. You have an inner sense of justice and a need to question authority when it doesn't earn your respect. This may make some people uncomfortable whilst it inspires others to think for themselves and not automatically assume that everything they are told is correct. We need more of this in our world. You are a free thinker with a different point of view to most people. This isn't a sign that something is wrong with you, but a sign of something special, a gift to see and express things differently. The world needs much more of that too. Your weird streak is a proverbial breath of fresh air, preventing unimaginative collapse into the boredom of sameness. It also makes you a divine poster child for others who want to break free from conformity and unapologetically be truly themselves. It means that you get to dream up your own destiny, and you don't have to worry about what anyone else has to say about it. The universe will support you every step of the way because it so enjoys you just being you. Yep. Angel of Truth, 42. In a reading, the truth wants to be told, needs to be heard. It may seem like the whole world wants to believe in a lie, and so you wonder if you are crazy. If you are the only one who is thinking differently and desiring the real story to emerge. Yet those that fight against the truth are even more in need of it. There can be no healing, no freedom, no moving on without it. You are going to be blessed with the truth revealed, a realization about yourself, the world, or others that will bring you relief. It will happen at the right time. It will set your soul free. Spiritual guidance. Sometimes the lies we are repeatedly told become so familiar that we forget that they are lies and begin to believe that they are real. Maybe it's someone judging us that is the lie. Maybe it's advertising in the media, which are often found more about deceptive manipulation than a source of correct information. Whatever the source, all untruth teaches us the same thing, that we must be afraid and hate each other. When we are fed so many false truths, it can become hard to remember what real truth feels like. It can even start to seem like the truth doesn't matter as much as being able to convince another person to accept your point of view. This is like poison for the soul. The soul needs truth like your body needs air. It keeps it alive. Deep in your soul, you know what is true, and you know when you or anyone else is not being truthful. You are sensitive enough to know that only truth feels good for you. You must give yourself permission to be truthful with your own soul and live honestly, authentically, and bravely in this world. It is the only way for you to really be you. The angel of truth comes to you with protection and encourages you to put your faith in truth because it will always shine stronger than any lie. Wow. Wow, wow. I'm grabbing for the Buddha wisdom for the spiritual card, and then maybe we'll end it there. Oh my goodness, I know I'm probably past an hour. Okay, and a crystal card. I have to give you guys a crystal card. Spirit guides, is there a card from here, a message? This is the yogic path. Sorry, yogic path. Is that a sign, Spirit, you want the Buddha wisdom deck? Let me do 3 shuffles. 1, 2. Yay. Krishna. I was talking about Krishna the whole time, was I not? With the chariot card, the epic battle, Krishna and Arjuna in the chariot. We have Krishna. Of course we do. Because that's how spirit works. Spirit's amazing. Spirit guides, thank you so much. You guys rock. You're amazing. And I just want to take a second to say I'm so grateful for the blessings, the so many miracles that my spirit guides bring forth every time I do a reading. Because if spirit guides leave, there's no reading. When you see the cards, and you know I don't even, like 9.9 times out of 10, I don't pick the cards. I let them drop on their own. I totally bow down to spirit. Unless I feel the energy is off. And then I'll say something. But the way they weave a tale, the way they tell the story, it's just sometimes pearls before swine. It really is. Like I'm including myself in that swine. So thank you, spirit guides. Thank you. And I will try. I will try to be better. I promise. Okay. Dhumavati. And Saraswati. You know I've been talking about Dhumavati and Saraswati so much. I'm going to put both of them up because they're both special. Like, what can I do? What can I do? Saraswati, every time I see her, she's my darling. She's my darling. I love her. That's what I call my daughter every time. My adorable darling. And like, how can you love somebody more than how you love your sweet daughter? But I do. It's different, I know, but still, she's my darling. Okay. Is there space? Krishna, let me make some space here. Look how pretty Krishna is. Dhumavati, Saraswati. And the code, what does it say? Krishna, Dhumavati, Saraswati. Saraswati, I think I should just read it instead, because if you need to get a quick like summary, Krishna is the Hindu, these are all Hindu gods. Krishna is the Hindu god of love. Usually he has a flute, and there's like different kind of stories behind him not having his flute, where once his favorite milkmaid or gopi or lady, the milkmaid girl, her name was Radha. Once she passed away, he was so heartbroken that he broke his flute, and other people say he never broke it, and I don't know. I couldn't go down the rabbit hole deep enough. But here, we don't see the flute. So Krishna is the Hindu god of love. And the only thing I really know about him, aside from what I've been reading, is that he has a famous love story with Radha. And he'd come down and he'd play his flute, and he was super dark. He was so black that he was blue. And all the milkmaids were in love with him, but he had like his heart set on one named Radha. So everybody talks about Radha and Krishna. It's all about love. But it's bigger than that. But I'm just speaking to that. Dhumavati is this like crone goddess that you're supposed to. She's somebody you pray to. She's not a major goddess, but she's someone who's she's very deep and not something that you take lightly or you just jump into and practice, because when you speak the mantras and you say the prayers, you take on those kind of energies of that goddess, that god, the divinity. So with Dhumavati, she's the kind of goddess, she had a tough life. She was living in charnel grounds, kind of like a cast out kind of person, right? Struggling. And she would be more comfortable in those kind of places. It's got this energy of like this Tibetan practice, this cutting of ego, where they go to the scariest places and they have no ego fixation or connection to their body and stuff. Like they're over that, because when shit gets real, life gets real, they don't need fancy things anymore. Like, it's real. And then they just want to, or when you have a hard life, you get really spiritual, because you need to figure things out and find out and have some kind of, you're a truth seeker. Saraswati is the goddess of knowledge, wisdom, the arts. She's like the empress. She's empress in the goddess form. She's like Athena. She is the empress. She is Venus. Not Venus. She is wisdom. Wisdom, intelligence, the arts, creativity, class, like in the sense of the highest caste. She's the consort of Brahma, the creator. She is all about knowledge, wisdom, and the arts. Let me read this. I don't know how this comes together, this recipe for the message, but let's just see. Krishna 119. God of compassion and love. Let's put the heart here. How about that? What does it feel like to be totally enamored, raptured, and captivated with love for the divine? This is the essence of Krishna. You've entered a time where you have realized love is something so much greater than passion between two people. Instead, it is the origin of all life, where everything blossoms. You have trusted in the greater forces of the universe, and in return, it supports you with its all-encompassing arms, embracing you like stars in the sky. Continue trusting that the divine is omnipresent and that you are not only a part of the universe, but the entire universe exists inside of you. Krishna also reminds you that play is a form of prayer. And the reverse says, have you lost your trust in the divine? Do you feel like you walk alone on this path? How far you have separated from the divinity that exists inside of you? There is no part of you that is separate from the divine, your sex, your body, even your shadows. All of it is holy and worthy of being embraced. You are a divine being placed on this planet for a specific reason, to follow your dharma, life path. The path is winding and has many chapters, all of which are important. Acknowledge the chapter you are in and lessons it is teaching you. Focus your attention on where you want to go, and don't forget to laugh and play along the way. I feel like if that's the case, it's any way you slice it. I just with the chariot card and with a story that I referenced, and then afterwards Krishna coming out, it's saying that in this conflict, in this battle, in this situation where your happiness, your life purpose, your love, your joy, it has a huge obstacle. It's not something that you can't overcome. You have to overcome it. You will overcome it. And it's saying here, just like with that chariot card, where I was referencing that story with Krishna guiding the chariot, is speaking to you're being divinely guided and protected. While you, if in a lower vibe, you feel like you've lost your way somehow, like, because we see the willing entanglement, we see the sacrifice, the hanged man. There's a lot of joy and happiness for the daily reading, and we see that there's a promise of wonderful, great blessings. It just feels like sometimes you might feel like exhausted and frustrated. It's just a reminder, I feel like, that the divine is guiding you still. Dhumavati. Saraswati is 97. Dhumavati is 111. 97 and 111. So Dhumavati is goddess of disappointment and letting go. Yeah, there's something you gotta let go of. Upright, you, my darling, have finally realized that all of the hardships, let's put this here, that all of the hardships and struggles you faced were brought on your path for a very important reason. They've shaped you to be the person you are today. You've put together the dots on all the most difficult points on your journey and realized that it was all necessary to be here. Now, Dhumavati has come to remind you to give thanks to the struggles you've faced. They have made you your highest self. Reverse, letting go is not always a bad thing when you know it's making space for something better. Dhumavati is the pain and the struggle that makes you who you are. She is the phase right before enlightenment when you experience the void. She is your shadow self, the thing you didn't want to look at, even though it is a core part of who you are. She is moving past the illusion, Maya, looking life and death right in the eye and seeing they are both sides of the same coin. Know that Dhumavati is guiding you through this difficult time, and your highest self awaits on the other side. That's beautiful. You know, Dhumavati also gives gifts to seers, the gift of clairvoyance. And that's not to say go out and start doing Dhumavati mantras. Because when I look up information on her, it's saying like you have to have an introduction to her. And when you do the practice, sometimes it leads you on such a blissful, enlightened kind of path to enlightenment, spiritual path, that women of a marrying age forgets about marriage and they go nun, they go monk. Anyways, Saraswati, goddess of creativity, intuition, and insight. Upright, Saraswati appears when you have surrendered to creativity, the endless stream that we only catch glimpses of but can feed us for life. She is the sacred river flowing with divine wisdom, nourishing us with nectar for the soul, art, music, dance, and literature. You may draw upon Saraswati when new ideas are flourishing and you are channeling universal wisdom. Saraswati appears in the ingenious moment when you think of something straight from the heavens, when you lose yourself in dance, when you become one with the music. She is the very source of all inspiration, embodying the cosmos through communication, meditation, intuition, speech, and sound. Saraswati has come to you to deliver the message to pursue that creative idea with full force. You are fully supported by her blessings. Reverse. Perhaps you're feeling creatively blocked, which just means you have forgotten who you truly are. Your divine nature is one of endless creativity. There is no shortage of ideas like a river. You just have to tap back into the infinite stream of inspiration. What were the creative activities you loved as a child? Bring them back into your daily life. Dance, doodle, sing, paint, play an instrument, write. Use your body and silence your inner monologue. Allow yourself to surrender to the greater flow that is the universe in motion. Remember that you are already a creative being. The only thing that's blocking you is your mind. And this just gave me the nudge of something I saw on social media. It says how your day starts and had different kind of little comic book kind of illustrations. Everything is great until you go on your phone and then it ruins your day. Basically speaking to the internet, social media, all of it, the news, it's just toxic as fuck. Sorry, Spirit. Sorry, Goddesses. Sorry, Krishna. I'm sorry. But it's saying if you have to do creative works or you have to do things that fill your well, and it keeps saying like dance, sing, play an instrument, read, learn, add to your inner wealth, and avoid social media, avoid using your phone so much. Disconnect, because that's what I just got the nudge. It's like your whole day gets ruined looking at this crap. It's such a downer. All right, I'm going to end it with a crystal card. Thank you, my lovely gods and goddesses. Thank you so much. Thank you to my spirit guides. Again, healthy body. Yep. You've been taking care of yourself. Either you've been taking care of yourself or saying you need to take care of yourself. Diet, exercise, all that stuff. Fairy stone fertility. This is good luck. Healthy body and fertility. Well then, for some of you, if you've been wondering, like if you're still fertile, if you can still have kids, it's saying, yep, you're super healthy. This is also a really good luck stone, and it's saying either you're taking care of yourself or you need to. Relaxation and spiritual awakening. I love this deck. Is there any other message to see? They're like, yes. Learning. Shine. Fluorite. Fluorite's good for blocking EMF from technology. And ruby, shine. It's saying it's time to shine. Step into the spotlight. Heart healing and the shadow. Your uglies, the troll in the basement. Be friends with it. Heart healing. Heal your heart. On the bottom, animals. We keep getting animals. And I'll tell you honestly, like maybe because I've been watching Rottweiler videos like crazy. I had a Rottweiler before. For some of you, maybe it's about a Rottweiler. I don't know. But when it comes up to animals, and I just keep, I'm like, why am I so fascinated with Rotties again? It's been so long. Acceptance. I mean, I always love Rottweilers. They're the cutest puppies ever. My God. Citrine, abundance. Emotional healing. Is that it, spirit guides? Okay, again, animals. Acceptance. Rhodochrosite is heart healing. When those close to you have hurt you. It's like usually like family. Rhodochrosite, acceptance, animals. For some of you, animals keeps coming up. There's an animal in the spirit realm. Now it's got me all cootie da. I'm like, is there one of my pets hanging around wanting to like talk to me? So there could be somebody, a pet or an animal from your past that you were in mourning over or sad about the loss. And it's saying this is acceptance and heart healing about this, that the animal, this energy, this animal spirit of your pet from who you lost that you're hurting over is still there with you. I feel like Teresa Caputo right now. But it keeps coming out, so I have to say it. Anything else? Two and three. Oh. Kunzite, self-love. Love this. What's this blue one? Communication. Aquamarine, communication. Be an effective communicator. Don't just wait to talk. Listen. Repeat what the ancestors. Oh, self-love. Ancestors want to communicate with you. Ancestors always want to communicate. Always. Isn't that wonderful? Relationship healing. They want to heal their relationship with you, ancestors. Like, so if you have ancestors who let you down, who weren't there for you, who had their own issues, went through war, all kinds of things, and they weren't the nicest, it's saying here there's heart healing, relationship healing. As for my ancestors, it's all good. Relationship healing with your ancestors. They're sorry. Love. Lovers, soul connection crystal. They're with you. Lovers, life purpose. Lovers is also for the Gemini sign. Life purpose and lovers. I feel like this is saying that soul connection crystal, for some of you, you're going to be in a union. It's part of your life purpose. So if you're wondering if you're going to be single or if you're going to be with somebody, it's saying here it's part of your destiny to be with someone. Source, divine temple. Yep, like it's a divinely guided connection. Conflict, Stibnite. There's conflict around this. That's why you guys haven't gotten together yet. There's been fighting or toxicity or something, some kind of conflict or block. Is there anything else? Okay. Tanzanite, clarity now. Clarity and gratitude. Okay. See how active this deck is? Like we're going to get every single card. Anything else? 2 and 3. That's it. Take a peek, take action. Ancient wisdom, but we're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. That's it. We're done. All right. Have a great day. I will see you guys later. Bye for now.